Hi, my name is Jordan, and I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I'm also a member of the Order of the Arrow, or the OA, a 100-year-old organization with a rich history and tradition of leadership and cheerful service. I'm here to talk to you about your opportunity to elect members of your unit to Scouting's National Honor Society. Perhaps the members of your unit will elect you tonight. But first, let me introduce to you the Director of LDS BSA Relationships, Mark Francis.
I am Mark Francis. I work for the Boy Scouts of America as Director of LDS BSA Relationships. I am a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I am an Arrowman. It is my privilege to share with you some thoughts and feelings about the Order of the Arrow. This is a wonderful opportunity for the young men in your ward. I have many fond memories of my time as a young man in the OA. I learned that a leader is also a good follower, and that great joy comes as we cheerfully serve others. As a youth, prior to serving my full-time mission in the Philippines, I had the opportunity to serve in many leadership positions, as a chapter chief for 2 years and as a lodge chief for 2 years. Much of the success I've had in my life as a husband, father, missionary, and in my occupation as a professional scouter, I attribute to my participation in my quorum activities and the Order of the Arrow. I encourage all Scout leaders to consider giving their young men the opportunity to become members of Scouting's National Honor Society, the Order of the Arrow, by inviting representatives from your lodge or chapter to attend an upcoming meeting to explain how your young men can participate.
In a few minutes, you will have the opportunity to hold your election. This is a solemn and serious moment for your unit. Tonight, you will elect those Scouts that best exemplify the Scout oath and law in their daily lives for membership in Scouting's National Honor Society. This honor is both prestigious and important. The Church has been a part of Scouting since 1913, and the Order has been a part of Scouting since 1915. To date, over 1 million Scouts have been elected to the OA, and membership means you are part of our rich tradition. Airmen are important to the troop. An airman's obligation is always first to his unit, the peers who elect you. As an airman, you will be a role model. You will demonstrate genuine cheerful service and leadership. The OA will help you to develop these life skills. OA membership can be an important part of your life. Many returned missionaries have said that the OA played a role in their preparation to fulfill their purpose in the Aaronic priesthood. In the OA, they learned lessons about the importance of giving meaningful service and gained leadership skills that helped them on their missions. For example, one recently returned missionary shared with us,
"The Order of the Arrow prepared me to serve as a full-time missionary. At home, I served as a lodge secretary and later as lodge chief. This taught me so many skills: managing records, reporting to others, and being diligent. During my full-time missionary service, I was called to be a district leader and a mission secretary. All the skills I learned as an officer in the Order of the Arrow helped me better fulfill the demands of these positions."
An Arrowman writes us,
The Order of the Arrow taught me how to cheerfully serve others. I served as a full-time missionary in Cape Verde, West Africa. The conditions there were challenging at times. Each day was physically, spiritually, and mentally demanding. The OA had instilled in me the meaning and purpose of cheerful service, enabling me to find joy giving to the people in my areas despite the heat and exhaustion.
and maybe best of all, the OA is full of amazing opportunities, exciting events, friendship, fellowship, and fun. The Order of the Arrow is Scouting's National Honor Society. Its purpose is to recognize and honor those campers who best live up to the Scout oath and Scout law in their daily lives. The Order promotes Scout camping, develops leaders, and maintains camping traditions and spirit. Now, the only way that a Scout can become a member of the Order of the Arrow is to be elected by the members of his unit. To be eligible for election, a Scout must fulfill the camping requirement and hold the first-class rank. After being elected, he must complete the ordeal, which is a series of tests of his sincere dedication to the high ideals of Scouting and the Order. If he is faithful in performing the tests, he takes a solemn pledge of service and is admitted into the Order. The Lodge flap, universal arrow ribbon, and the distinctive sash identify the Order of the Arrow member. They are symbols of service. Each lodge has its own activities and projects, but our program does not replace their member's responsibility to his unit. Scouts, you will elect representatives to our Brotherhood of Cheerful Service, and we are here to assist you. All registered active members of this unit, except those 21 and older, are entitled to vote. That's you guys. All of those who receive votes from at least half of those who turn in ballots are elected. Remember that an Order of the Arrow election is not a popularity contest. Don't vote for a scout just because he's your friend, or because he is a good athlete, or because he is older than the rest. What really counts is his loyalty to the Scout oath and law. Now, campaigning in the Order of the Arrow election is not permitted. You are expected to think for yourselves. Do not let others influence your decision. The election is by secret ballot, and no discussion will be permitted, so no one will know for whom you are voting. This important decision about your fellow scouts is entirely up to you. If you have any questions, you may ask your scoutmaster or the election team prior to voting. Who in this group is a friend to all and a brother to every other scout? Who is pleasant and easy to get along with? Is he kind and helpful? Who is cheerful, even when he has many difficult jobs to do? Who smiles whenever he can? Who has served your unit all year round, faithfully attending your meetings and helping with your service projects? Do you think he will continue his service in the future? Who in this group, by living up to the Scout oath, serves your fellow scouts with such an example of brotherhood and cheerfulness that you look up to him with deep respect and admiration? Vote only for those who you believe will continue in unselfish service to your unit. If you feel that no one is worthy, turn in an unmarked ballot. If you are new and don't know the candidates well enough to vote wisely, you may abstain by not turning in a ballot at all, and this will not affect the final result. Those eligible for election also vote, and they may vote for themselves if they feel they are worthy. You can vote for any or all of the eligible candidates. When you are finished, fold the ballot only once and give it to any member of the election team. You have a very important decision to make. Becoming a member of the Order of the Arrow, Scouting's National Honor Society, is one of the highest honors a scout can receive. And now your unit election teams will tell you more about your lodge and conduct your unit election. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the Director of the Order of the Arrow, Matt Dukeman.
My name is Matt Dukeman. I am the National Director of the Order of the Arrow and a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Congratulations to those of you elected tonight. The Order of the Arrow has a long tradition of cheerful service to others through leadership and service. Just as our Savior cheerfully served others through his mission on earth, so do Arrowmen. I want to share with you my experience as a member of the OA. I was inducted as a young man and was taught the value of servant leadership. I had the opportunity to lead others as an OA trail crew foreman at Philmont Scout Ranch, where I experienced the joy of unselfish service to others. The skills I learned in the Order have helped me as a father, a husband, and as a member of the church, especially in my church callings. I have a strong testimony that the guidance you will receive in the Order will aid you as you share the gospel throughout your mission. Through Scouting and the Order of the Arrow, I was introduced to the church and baptized. And because of that, I know that the gospel of Jesus Christ is true. I hope that each of you elected tonight will take the time to complete the induction process, become a member of the Order, learn important leadership skills, and continue to stay involved and serve others.